Every human being is psychologically inclined to belong to something, whether it is a race, a culture, a group, or a concept. No one can live without a sense of identity. It gives us meaning and makes us feel valued to belong. But this inclination can lead to negative consequences if it is not channeled wisely. According to communism, every single person is allegedly equal to every other citizen in the state, to the extent that individual differences are neglected and directly eliminated by the government. The nuclear physicist has an equal salary to the janitor and driver. On the contrary, capitalism is based on individualized society. The first example is so extreme that it used the need for belonging to erase all aspirations and individual differences which we were given by Allah to utilize for our benefit and for the whole society. The government dehumanizes its citizens to force a natural equality that makes it impossible to have a personal identity, let alone a concept of belonging. The second example goes to the other end of extremism. It paved the road for selfishness and greed. It made it socially and even politically acceptable to pursue unending materialistic goals that would never quench the egocentric self. According to this paradigm, the sense of belonging is shifted and distorted to be expressed in isolation from the care for others. In Islam, we see the middle path, the true balance and wise consideration of us human beings belonging to something bigger than ourselves. In order not to fall into the trap of pathological narcissism, which prevents a society from cooperation and solidarity. Of course, this is done with a perfect counterweight that encourages the Muslims to seek their own dreams and aspire for increasing their knowledge, wealth, and standard, as long as it is used for the attainment of the bigger goal, that is pleasing Allah by helping and supporting the whole society with what you have as an individual. The Islamic view is the only view that treats the humankind without turning a blind eye to their nature, and without leaving a person with nothing to find belonging to but him or herself.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed this report as much as we did here in the studio. Brother Ali, may you talk about the importance of parenthood and mentorship of fathers and mothers to their sons and daughters, especially nowadays in the era of the revolution of technology and where the media is taking a big lead, and the movies, the everything on the internet, all that influence. So it seems that in this so-called small village that it is more difficult to preserve the identity than it was during our time. You're not so old.